There's a very subtle thing that you men do that instantly makes us women feel that sexual tension between us. And honestly, most of you have no idea when you're doing it. No, it's not a line. It's not like a phrase that makes the panties like fucking soak within seconds. Really? It's like what I call I got you vibes. Hey, what's up? It's me, Jessica J, and I've been seeing everybody holding their fucking lapel mic like this in videos. And because there's like so much echo in here, because I kept like swinging my hair back and forth in the last video, fucking with the sound, I thought I'd just hold this like this for you. Oh, also I'm a former marriage and family therapist and Playboy radio show host turned dating coach for men. And in this video, I'm gonna explain to you what I got you energy is. You probably already have an idea. I'm gonna explain why it sparks such instant tension, like sexual fucking tension in us women, and how you can give off this vibe yourself without changing a damn thing about yourself. Sound good? And of course, stay till the very end if you want a solution for how to get there faster. Okay, so I'll tell you right now, how many times have you heard me say when we women step out of our homes, we're already scared? Now, this is not to say that every woman is like super fearful. However, we do operate with an innate guard up because we are essentially more defenseless than you. I said in the last video, the worst thing that can happen to you on a first date is that you get taken for your money, right? She uses you for a free meal. The worst thing that can happen to us is we get murdered and you never find us. Well, our family and friends never find us, and then you get to go on murdering more women. I'd take being gotten for a free meal any day over that. Like, wouldn't you? So again, it's all to say that we women have a natural guard up against men who are complete strangers, or just men in general who aren't making us feel good already. Does that make sense? Whether you're like trying to impress us or playing polite or just like being completely invisible or seeking validation or sitting there overthinking and glitching because you're trying to say the right thing but you don't know what the right thing is, what happens is we women are then forced into evaluation mode. And evaluation mode is essentially survival mode, right? If we have to think about whether or not you're a good guy, it puts us on guard even more. A lot of men don't even trigger evaluation mode, right? Because they're just so invisible. However, if you're talking to us and you're not making us feel good about you or feel at ease about you, yeah, you've got us in evaluation mode. And I want you to think of it this way. If we're having to evaluate you, it means we're questioning you. And that's not a good thing, okay? Because analysis mode is not attraction mode. You heard me say in one of my last videos, attraction isn't logical, it's biological. And making us evaluate keeps us in our heads, whereas making us feel attracted allows us to feel in our bodies, which therefore makes us want to feel you in our bodies later. Okay, so I called it I got you vibes, I got you energy. It's honestly... I coined the term after my latest ex, who I will say is definitely like the manliest, most masculine, definitely the best guy I've ever met in my life. But it's essentially, and you've been hearing me say this in my shorts lately, where when we can feel you stepping up and taking the lead and being the man, we get to feel like a lady. We women, we want to feel like ladies. We don't want to have to be men. We're now men in society. We've got jobs. Fuck, who told us we should have jobs? We did. We're like, we want jobs too. We've got jobs, we've got education, we've got resources. We are essentially men in society too, which is why a lot of men in society are angered. I'm not pronouncing shit right today, but you get it. Which is why a lot of men in society, I don't think you're one of them, are angry because women now have as much resources and as much clout in this world. However, if you can be that guy that's like giving off vibes and giving off that feeling that regardless of what you have, you are a man, we're gonna feel real fucking good about you. So this is a guy who isn't like bombing us with questions, trying to force us into an interaction, again, forcing us into our heads. You're not nervous about the silence. You ask us questions when you've been talking about yourself. You say things about yourself. You're present. You're relaxed. You're here. So in my coaching program, if you don't know yet, me and my coaches, we sit in front of a client and a practice girl on a Zoom call, and we watch our clients interact with these practice girls. And a lot of these practice girls, when the clients finally give up, I got you vibes, the practice girls will say things like, I felt so taken care of. I felt like I could be a lady in this conversation. I really trusted him. In fact, yesterday we had a client, he's in the middle of a conversation. He goes, I don't know what else to say. I kind of just ran out of shit to say right now. And the Practice Girl said, I love that he named it because I knew from there, like, I trusted wherever the conversation would go. It didn't feel awkward. It felt like he was letting me in on his world and I was getting to be a part of it. And that's what it means to have I got you vibes. But like, we women get to feel swept off our feet by you. Because let's be honest, we both want that. You don't want to be the dude waiting on the sidelines for women to ask you to dance, right? You want to be that guy that has no fucking problem coming up to us chicks and sweeping us off our feet while the other guys sit and wonder like, well, whatever women should approach me, right? You don't want to be that guy. You don't want to be that salty ass motherfucker. You want to be the guy that no matter who you come across, you've got it. And because you know you've got it, you make us feel like you got us. And that shit is hot. Oh yeah, going back to my ex. Yeah, I got it from him because I remember I like tripped and fell one time and he literally caught me and the way he held me, he's like, I got you. And I got so fucking horny from there. Sex definitely ensued right from there, but I never forgot that moment and I've never in my entire life had a man make me feel that way. And that's why I'm still so hooked on him. Because again, it's creating that psychological safety that every single woman craves. Because again, walking out of our houses, like, fuck, this is not a safe place to be for us. Some of you thought I was exaggerating about the amount of times and the amount of girls I know have been snatched into a van, I being one of them, because this is just the reality of how we live. However, when you got that I've got you vibe going on, we can let our hair down, right? That's where that phrase came from. We can let our hair down. We can let loose. We want to be your passenger princess. I am telling you. We want to be riding alongside you. Okay, so how to create this sexual tension? Again, it's going back to you knowing that you've got it, right? That's why a lot of men think that, oh, I just need to be more confident. Or, oh, because I'm not confident enough, I'll never be good with women. However, confidence comes from you knowing every single time you get X, you get Y. And X and Y, we have plenty of X and Ys in our arsenal, right? Whether it's playing the piano, playing golf, playing pickleball, playing anything, right? We have an arsenal of skills that we've learned and picked up on throughout the years. And right now, if you're not coming off as the man you know you truly are, if you're not coming off as like the cool, confident motherfucker at work, you probably are a bad motherfucker at work, super I got you vibes energy at work, but it's just not translating with women. That just means that the skill with women is missing, and that's fine. And when you are confident in this skill of creating connections with women, creating chemistry with women, what you're doing is you're seeing it in front of you, right? That's what confidence means, is that every time you do this thing, you see that the thing worked. Just doing it over and over again. Okay, I do said thing and it worked. That's what it means to be confident with women. You do the thing and you see she lights up. You do the thing and you see that she immediately engages with you. Again, it's just a set of skills. I always call it me, you, us, right here, right now. It's no secret, but when you focus on me, you, us, right here, right now, we get to feel you. And from getting to feel you and getting to feel what's going on between us, we're not having to think. That's why I say be experiential, because you and I will always be able to relate on both having human experiences. My client in group yesterday talked about this interaction he had with a man in Vietnam. He just moved to Vietnam. He's an American. So he's using Google Translate and he says to a man, or he types to a man, something about any woman in the world would kill to see what us guys are up to right now. I think they were like at some beauty pageant, like waiting on these women, something like that. And he shows this Google Translate text to this guy and the guy bursts out laughing. So why is it that in two completely different languages, two men can have this same shared experience? Because we all have human bodies and we all have human brains. And that's why when you speak experientially from your brain, from your body, what you're doing is you're creating a compulsive connection towards you in any person listening. And in that knee-jerk reaction, you're forcing our bodies to react. You're not doing anything to our brains, right? You're not forcing us to evaluate. That's a different part of the brain. You're forcing us to knee-jerk react to you. And in our bodies, knee-jerk reacting to you without any effort, without any thought, it takes the pressure off us. It convinces us that you are safe, that you're a cool guy, and that we can let our hair down with you. And you'll see it on us too. You'll see it on us, which is why all my coaches, we record all of our sessions. They're forced to watch their recordings after their session, but they get to see the look on her face when he speaks experientially. They get to see how hard she laughs when he says some menial shit like, well, I ran out of things things to say. You'll just see it on their faces when you know how to speak experientially. And when you get that instant gratification, that instant confirmation that you're doing it right, that hey, that thing you just said worked, you're gonna feel that much more at ease and that much more comfortable as well. And then when you feel comfortable, you can keep going. It's when you're in your head that we're in our heads too. How many times you hear me say emotions are contagious, right? So again, it's no secret. I teach you guys exactly what we teach our clients. It's only these 3 steps. Being experiential. Right here, right now, I see, I think, I feel. That is literally the sentence I have clients practice out loud. Right now, I see, I think, I feel. That gets you in the state of mind of, okay, I'm gonna be present, and okay, I'm going to be relatable. Period. 2 things that women respond to and feel in our bodies when somebody is able to do that. And then from there, it's just rinse and repeat. I fucking promise you. Now, I know I always say, book your call with me if you want to take care of this shit, but honestly, my Speak to Spark Arousal program is the exact manual all my clients use to learn this shit step by step. It's genuinely only 3 fucking steps. I give you the homework, I give you the exercises, I give you the shit to do so you can just figure it out on your own. And I love seeing the comments in my YouTube about like, oh, I did it with Speak to Spark Arousal. Men I never even had to sit in front of. So if you know you want to try it out on your own, fine. You don't want me to watch you. You don't want me and my coaches to watch you. That's fine. It's fucking jarring. It is not for the faint of heart, my coaching program. I am very aware of that. But the training manual gives you everything my clients use throughout our entire 12 weeks together. So speaktosparkarousal.com, it will give you the how-to on creating those connections and those interactions that not only make women's defenses drop the second you start speaking, it also makes you feel that much more comfortable. And then you get to actually be your fucking self. Because that's what you ultimately want, right? You don't want to be this dancing monkey of a man. You want to just like be the guy that you get to be around the people who know you the most. So again, speaktosparkarousal.com. And remember, the men who are creating the most sexual tension aren't the ones who are trying the hardest. They're not the loudest, most talkative. They're the ones who can like sit back, relax, take the wheel, and let us enjoy the ride while giving you roadhead. Those are the guys that make us feel great. And actually, if you are one of those guys, it's like, yo, just tell me what to fucking do. I know I'm one of those girls. Like don't give me an ebook or a video program. I just need somebody to look at me and tell me what I'm doing. JessicaJDating.com/book. Sign up for your free consult call with me. We'll look at your blocks. We'll look at your blind spots. We'll see if we're a fit. And if we're not a fit, I'll be like, hey, actually, all you got to do is X, Y, Z. I've had plenty of calls end with me saying, hey, you know what? Actually, you just got to do this. Have at it. But either way, we will send you on your way with exactly what you need to know about getting who and what you want once and for all. And thank you for watching as always. I will see you next time.